Hey, I wanted to record this quick tutorial for Zapier AI users. And it's going to be about the output fields section, which I believe is a great asset, a great tool to use every time that you're going to use a AI by Zapier step. So let's see how it can be useful and how to use it real quick. So I've got a couple examples for you. The first one is about, for instance, content creation when we expect AI to return multiple fields. So in this case, I have the example of AI, asking AI to write us a YouTube video script title and description about the following topic. Right now I put gardening. You would be able to map anything here. You surely know how to. And maybe I was a bit quick over this part, but if you choose the provider OpenAI authentication 0, basically the default settings, this lets you use OpenAI's model for free using Zapier. So about the setup, there's really nothing much to do. So I ran this prompt and let's see what we get as a result. This is it. So whatever we think about the content that's returned, potential problem for you might be that it returns everything in a single field. So you would have to later use formatting fields to split the title from the description, from everything that follows, which is the video script. If you want to send it directly to YouTube, sending to some AI video maker, or just save it in your CRM, whatever. So output fields here help us do this split right away. So the data would come out of AI by Zapier already ready to use. So what's going to change here is not the prompt. We could rework the prompt to make sure the three items that we are asking for are more separated, but we could also directly use here output fields. So let's just add a first one. Okay. Let's add a first one. It's going to be the video script. So let's just name it video script. Okay, perfect. The field type is text. We have a great number of possible fields, but text is going to be the most common one, I assume. And here the field description. So here we would have to actually make sure AI understands what we're expecting for this field. So right now, the 5 minutes YouTube video script only. Yeah, that should be it. We could even add further instructions so as to make it drop any punctuation or stars or signs that come along with the result and that maybe wouldn't fit with a later software. So that's it. 5 minutes YouTube video script only. And now we're just going to make one output field per item. So video title. And here we're going to ask for the YouTube videos title only. And finally, the description. Okay, so here don't hesitate to be as specific as possible. We could, even to make it safer, make the output field required. So AI is forced to give us something with this. I'll add this required mention for every field. Okay, and now let's just run the same prompt again. It's the exact same prompt. And instead of the output field, unique field that we had before, let's see what's being returned now from the same prompt. Okay, so here instead of the big output, we have here the video script itself. It has changed a little bit since first time because the prompt is quite broad, but if you want to tighten it, you definitely can. But what matters here is that we have our video script only in this field. And then we have another field only for the video title. And then one other field only for a video description so that we can use them separately in further steps of the flow. Let's just check that real quick. Say whatever for matter, just for an example. Okay, here we can see that I can select either video title only or video description only or video script only, which is much more convenient for later steps in your flow without having to use code or formatter to reformat again the result of the AI step. So that's the major positive point about output fields here in AI-based Zapier. And there's also a second way to use it that I like, and it can be about reformatting. So for this example, I sent to myself data that could look like lead data. So here, name, phone, website. And let's imagine we're getting this from an email or from a form, whatever our leads might come to. And it could be here, extract lead info from the below email. That's going to be the prompt. So if I leave it like this, we should have it all again in a one broad output field. There it is. Actually, it's reformatted in a quite random way by AI. And I could now be using output fields. And I want to draw your attention mostly here on the phone number part, because output fields is going to help us reformat it in a very reliable way. So I can do name here, first plus last name. All right, so we merge these two fields. And then we would have the website that we would extract from the lead information. And finally, phone number. And here is what's going to be interesting. So here, as you can see, it has a format that's like local. If we assume that it's a French number, we can read it, but sometimes you work with softwares that expect a very specific phone number format so they can accept the lead information. So to make sure there is never bugs when we use this phone number afterwards, I'm just going to use here field description, and I'm going to instruct the AI to always return the extracted number in E164 format, which is the international most basic format that you're going to see everywhere. Always return the extracted number in this format using any clues you can find to determine the country code. And that's why here I put the website in this example, because we can see .fr, and this should lead AI to add +33, which is the code for France, to this phone, which actually should take the place of the 0 ahead of the number. So now we should have a much more precise and predictable output for our lead processing. Okay, there it is. And here the phone number was interpreted correctly by AI, +33 7 instead of 0 7.